in that first prize of £210,000. Trump leads the overall head-to-head, remember, by 14-9, and he's won every time, twice at the Crucible, although he's lost the last 3 times they've played.
On four frames to 3, despite Sean making 126, 121, 82 and 58. Sort of suits one another, both like an open game, both really heavy scorers on the day, and he can't really afford many more mistakes like the ones he even anything easy for Judd had he missed it, but he's got to follow it up with a good great shot if this black goes in. Brilliant, great pot from Shaun Murphy. There was pressure on that one.
That might just be Murphy's best pot of the final so far. Would have been most beneficial for him just to regroup. It's not been the start he would have hoped for.
9.
But the beauty of a long final ice and turns, and of course we saw one produced by Murphy and coming from 6-2 behind.
Working out whether to top it through or screw back out of the pack, be bringing reds into play. I mean, he's not got enough on the cue ball there, just wanted a little bit more zip on that white. That red to the right of the pack, slightly detached, was always a problem.
Sean Murphy, 17.
Visit.
Well, Sean. Oh, how close was he to that one? That probably would have looked good from where Sean, as he struck that one, he probably fancied it to go in. Brilliant shot from Judd Trump. The cross double was always an option. Ball was always heading back to Bork as well. It was pretty much a natural.
Black ball.
So Sean just trying to lay up to this red. It's all about pace.
Foul and miss. Foul and miss. Judd Trump 4.
Steer Sean to just rest onto this red. Both times shy. What a fluke, Sean, but through the pack.
Okay, you would think.
Show him off, he won.
Well, that fluke.
You get the fluke and you feel hard done by to not have a shot at a colour to middle.
That is exactly what Trump didn't want.
It's mad, this game at times. One good shot from Judd and it's cost him, really. Wow, oh my goodness me, what a miss that is from Sean. Well, that red, we could be looking at that red come the end of this match as the shot. But that miss will do him no favours whatsoever. Judd has to capitalise on that. This will hurt.
There's been something about Sean Murphy's demeanour in that sensational performance against Selby has been absent thus far, for whatever reason. Trump dismantled O'Sullivan, but he hasn't had to be thus far. And what a chance he's got here to go 3 clear.
Open the other reds and thinking his quid's in. All of a sudden, the red goes in and Sean's back in control, but what a let-off. That type of mischance count. One will be particularly tough to take. If the interval was to come after this frame, it may not be much of an issue, but the fact he's got 6 frames to play, or 5 more after this one apart, he's got to pick himself up off the canvas.
Winning the frame at this visit, but he's got a gilt-edged chance to do that.
37.
He was situated. So this is a real bonus for him.
Possibly just had one eye on where he was leaving his cue ball, trying to get nicely on the black, the correct side to get it back on its own spot. He will know the answer to that question. You could see from his reaction how bemused he was by that miss.
51.
Frame ball for 4-1. Exactly what was required.
59.
Inflict some serious spread with the rest. 3 balls that Murphy's missed with the rest today, but that one ball than that with the rest. What a time for it to happen.
67.
There's still plenty of time for Murphy. Signs aren't particularly promising for him at the moment. He's going to have to rate. The other concern for Murphy is that Trump has still got plenty. Nothing particularly special from him, but just rock solid.
To inflict insult to injury. Chance of a first century for Judd in this final. It'll be his 8th of the 988th of his career.
87.
This is what the best players do. Very rare you see a mistake like that one from Sean, but the best players, they step up and they punish you. And this black for the ton.
It was an extraordinary miss from Sean Murphy when he had the chance. Shanghai Masters final. Sean Murphy finally has a bit of traction, closing the gap to 5, but
got very close to that red. At this red to the yellow bag. Oh, and he's knocked it in. Brilliant shot.
Very frustrating session for him overall, which could still end on a positive note. And that was a brilliant initial red. Yes, he's had a great session himself, but he knows what Murphy did to Selby, and he knows he's got previous.
Delicate cannon there just to hold the cue ball and leave himself on this red. Push the other one away from the black as well. Gonna have to go around the back of the black now, maybe, unless he can get enough on the cue ball. Oh, he could just about. Wait, look where it is. As a bit of insurance, try and screw the cue ball out. Knowing you're going to be on that red. Free shot to bring more reds into play.
32.
A little bit of pressure on this next one. Slightly close. That was excellent.
33.
Yeah, that was really well navigated. A bit of a result. It's a strange psychology to these long formats. Could have been 9-1 down, but all of a sudden 7-3 doesn't. He'll be clinging on to that hope that he can replicate that kind of form.
39.
He's always loved the big stage, Shaun Murphy. He's a showman. In his own words, he's a show-off. He likes being the centre of attention. He likes to entertain. He's in front of a big crowd like this. He can get inspired. And when he does that, he can become very dangerous.
47.
Murphy converts this opportunity, starts fast this evening. We could yet be in for something special.
$55.
Shaun Murphy has played this week, he'd have probably said, where do you sign me up? Because it's a healthy lead.
This lead over John Higgins back in 2012. Lost in a decider. He's lost twice in the final frame in this tournament. Worse moments, even when you're in a great position. First things first, clinch this frame, and he's on the cusp of doing it. This black will suffice for back-to-back frames. And you've got to give him credit. We know over Selby that he never quits. He'll always give it everything, even if the cause looks hopeless at 7-1 down. But he's finishing what has been a frustrating afternoon here in Shanghai.
81.
Yeah, he's done very well here, Shaun. Towards the end of this, by how he puts his chalk back in his chalk pocket, he really put...
Yeah, the whole Murphy swagger around the table is always a barometer of how he's feeling. We haven't seen that swagger today. Three on track. Started this break with a lovely long red, and there it is. Murphy.
Give us the nod, Shaun. Give us the nod.
Finding the form that did for Selby. But better late than never.
Brilliant, brilliant end. He's had to stand up and find something, and he has done. He's at least kept his hopes alive.
And that brown in the previous frame when he botched the gutsy as well. At that stage, Trump 3, it's not. Take nothing away from Trump frames, but he knows the job is far from done.
121.
And all of a sudden he looks like Shaun Murphy again. He's back.
126.
For whatever reason, finishing it in the right way.
130.
And we could, yeah. It's close. Oh, unlucky. It's been Judd Trump's afternoon in Shanghai.
As many frames, but he's still trailing 10-5 to Judd Trump. Of course, did all his damage early on in this match, and indeed early on this evening when he pulled away to 10-3, pull off with the best of them.
Play a different red here, Trump. Maybe a double. It's an amazing shot, and B finished in front of that red, covering by the blacks, because enough usually to make you miss the double.
Well, time sort of stood still there, didn't it? Everyone was just watching that red to see it was on target.
It was a very good shot.
So
9. $17. $25.
And again, that cue ball. Just a question of getting the screw right here, and he hasn't done it. What is it? I guess the cue ball a tiny bit, but not too bad. Missed these blacks. And he played it gently, if anything, too gently.
I'm sure he would have loved to have won with another century, but bottom line, just wants to win. Left a chance here, though, for Sean Murphy. Well, on another day, I guess Murphy covers that, but...
So back to the yellow. He'd have to, I think, force this to get down the left side. He wants to be on the left. Played a very delicate little shot positionally. If this goes, that is a very good shot indeed. Better than it might be in the way off 2 cushions on that shot. You can see the area. You can see why he wanted to finish on that side. 3 reds all lined up.
Exciting time for the game, and indeed for the top players. Judd Trump will be 35, but he and the players of that time were the ones who created the opportunities for the players that came after them, taking the game around the world. Of course, we lost Ray this weekend, very sadly.
So it would be something he would enjoy greatly. Like you say, a great way to kind of start the season. And there's already been an event, but a lot of terrific snooker to come over the next few months up until the World Championships.
To the snooker's required stage. He's always loved coming to Shanghai. He's lost. But Murphy will get the chance to play for it.
Yes, he'll come back. One snooker, not impossible, if the right opportunity came his way. Judd will not be feeling he's over the line just yet, because if you give a chance, then the snooker is very easy, not 10.5. You can land on something big.
1.
You're going to have to play the
62, wouldn't it? So still be 1, but even so, it's got to go in. And it hasn't.
Sean Murphy, 1.
lap, if you like. These are the moments you dream of, aren't they, as a player? The match is won. You're at the table and you know that when the break ends, if it ends, shake your hand. So these are the moments you dream about in snooker.
Well, but it's one very highly prized because of its elite nature.
7.
And Judd Trump, well, his 40th professional title. And he's played terrific. Ronnie, the man here in Shanghai, winning the last 4 and 1, and then again the great start to the second session, winning the first. The first of how many this season? That's the question. There's plenty of titles to contend for.
The Shanghai Masters, he'll put all his effort into the ones he does play in, because he's won a lot of them before, so he always goes out there with a view to winning each event like it's the big.
31.
Yeah, he sees a trophy he's had.
I mean, he generates a phenomenal amount of cue speed through so quickly. I think it comes around his body a little bit. And that's why he can play all these extraordinary shots. Physically, other players just can't play them because they get speed through the ball.
Judd Trump makes a perfect start.
2024 Shanghai Masters, Sean Murphy.
Yeah, terrific start to the campaign for Sean Murphy. He gets a check for 105.
樊介龄 to present the runner-up plate. "感谢樊介龄先生，我们有请上海市 present the bouquet." 感谢张璐女士，我们有请中国东。Please welcome Mr. Wang Jian to present the bonus check to the runner-up.
Well, it's a tournament he really wanted to win, having lost in 3 finals, of course. And not just that, how well did he play? 10 centuries.
为冠军颁发 the champion.
Another trophy for Judd Trump's collection.
Thank you, Mr. Brownell. 我们有请花 Mr. 秦巨鹏
And you've got to feel there's going to be more, maybe many more to come, if recent years of the trophy. Thanks a lot for your company from the whole snooker team here at Eurosport. It's goodbye.